my name.
DeOndre.
DeOndre.
DeOndre. DeOndre.
DeOndre.
DeOndre. The one and only.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out.
Crazy alert, crazy alert. Got another crazy here. Someone that definitely just popped up on my timeline. And it apparently is a woman that is in a grocery store and apparently won't let anybody pass her in the aisle because apparently they're going to violate the 6-foot rule in regards to pandemic, right? So remember when the height of the pandemic when, you know, you had to give at least 6 feet of space? Well, this lady definitely took that 6-foot rule to heart because no one in this grocery store aisle can pass her or otherwise they are going to be jeopardizing her life, she says, because they're going to not be following the 6 foot of space rule that she apparently carries with her everywhere. That's what this video is about that I'm about to show you, and this chick just completely loses it, all because someone is just simply trying to pass her in the aisle. But just take a look for yourself.
Do you? I don't want to die today.
Where's your mask?
Honey. I don't. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
I want whatever drugs
I'm
you're
not
on.
interested in going to the hospital and dying because of you. Back up. I'm done.
Can you please get what you're getting so I can finish
As
grocery
soon as
shopping?
you back up.
This lady isn't gonna let anybody pass her in the aisle. She is determined not to let anybody pass her because she feels that it is unsafe for anybody to be anywhere near her because apparently this is going to make her uncomfortable and she feels as though her life will be in grave danger if someone in the grocery store decides to pass her. You know, God forbid, you know, they want to pass her to get wherever the hell they want to go. So it's always, you know, just insufferable assholes like this that just really make life a lot more harder than it needs to be. And as you can clearly see, she's going to take her sweet ass time to get whatever, you know, packet of noodles or can of soup that she wants to get because, you know, she's not going to let anybody pass her. So, you know, she's not going to just get where she needs to go and just get the fuck out of here and go home. No, she's going to take her sweet time, right? Because she doesn't want to go to the hospital because you passed her in the supermarket. This video was uploaded on TikTok, you know, last year at some point. So, you know, I'm not sure exactly when. I mean, the video could be older than that. I don't know. You know, this video is a little bit old. Still just so crazy to me.
Do you some good to go do some other shopping, and maybe by the time you get back here, you'll have plenty of room. Back up. I need security.
We're just standing here. We're trying to get through the aisle. She won't let us through.
I'm not. There's a 6-foot law, and they're trying to get within my 6-foot range, and I'm not going to let them do it till I'm done selecting what I want to select. No, I can't. They can either back up or they can go do some other shopping and come back when I'm done.
I mean, how arrogant can you really be? And I know there might be some of you that might say, well, why doesn't she just back up and go to another aisle? You know, why doesn't she just back up and go around her, you know, somewhere else, right? Why doesn't she just kind of move out of her way anyway? And to that, I say, I say patooey to that, okay? It's the principle at this point. All right, fuck that. All right, I'm trying to get past you, all right? I need the goddamn green beans that's right over there, all right? I'm not about to go all the way the fuck around just to go get them because yo ass don't want to move. Hell no. Now, listen, I understand during the height of the pandemic, you know, it was a 6-foot thing. Didn't want to be around people and all of that. But listen, man, you know, it's 2023. Like, at the end of the day, and this is 2022, so it's not like, I mean, stuff was open. Granted, you know, a lot more people were wearing masks and everything, but a lot more people was getting shots. A lot more people were, you know, just kind of out and about, right? It wasn't like it was, you know, apex pandemic when nothing was open and everybody was afraid to go out and do things. It clearly wasn't that, and it isn't that. Clearly, in the video, you can see that. Regardless of that, she doesn't want anyone to pass her in this aisle. Now, you guys know, you know, grocery store aisles are not, you know, the biggest aisles in the world, right? I mean, sometimes they can be really small depending on the store that you're in, and sometimes they can be pretty, you know, a decent size, enough for at least 2 people to be able to come and go freely within the aisle. This chick is just not budging. She just don't want anyone to go, and she's gonna literally try to sit there this whole time, or stand there rather, and just not let people pass. And it's like, are you serious? You don't own the store, lady. This is not your grocery store. You don't get to just take all fucking day to pick out whatever can of peas or chicken broth that you want. Get your shit and go. What the fuck are you doing? I get it, you don't want to, but if that's what you're thinking, then shouldn't you want to just get in and get out? Like, if you don't want anybody in your space, shouldn't you just want to just get in, grab whatever shit you're going to buy and leave? I mean, hell, there's even self-checkout, so you don't even have to be standing in line with anybody else. You can just literally go and check out your own shit, and that's that. You don't have to be around nobody else. But the longer you take in the store, the more that people are gonna be around you. You do realize that, right?
You ain't doing nothing but confronting me, all right? You're the aggressor here, not me.
We were literally just trying to go down the aisle.
Like I said, there's a 6-foot law. You ain't literally trying to do nothing but make me sick and go to the hospital.
I'm fully vaccinated, if that makes you feel
It's
better.
irrelevant because it mutated, honey. Don't act like you're stupid. You know exactly what you're doing.
Oh man, the Jedi mind tricks in this situation are real. She said, listen, don't try to act like you stupid. You know exactly what you're doing. No, I mean, maybe that's just too Star Trek brain for me, because I don't know what the hell she's doing other than just recording you being an asshole, because that's literally what you're doing. She even starts to get into the weeds of the whole, genetic mutation of the vaccine and all of that stuff. Listen, there's all kinds of conspiracy theories out there when it comes to the vaccine, when it comes to COVID-19, when it comes to all this stuff. I'm not really going to get into the weeds of that in this video, but she clearly is a part of those Facebook groups that champion this kind of stuff, because it wouldn't surprise me if she was the grand leader, if she was the grand moderator in those rooms, in those chat rooms, because she's fully against it, okay? She's like, listen, it mutated, all right? Don't act like you're stupid. Don't act like you don't know what the hell you're doing.
What? If you want everybody to stay away from you, that's fine. But you're not allowed to have them come. Okay?
I didn't press. Yes, you did. Okay, delay one more please.
I don't have freedom of speech around here. Yeah, they're going to kill me, and you think that's polite?
They're not going to kill you.
If they got some kind of COVID that's mutated.
Sweetie, why aren't you wearing a mask if you're so worried?
Because I've been vaccinated, but it's irrelevant because the COVID mutated. I just want people to back up.
Well, sweetheart, don't cuss them and be polite and let them shop. Don't stand in the middle of the aisle. Get over it.
When I'm done selecting what I want to select,
need
they
to
can
move
get
over
right.
so our other customers can
because
get
this
back.
is not 6 feet.
So now we're getting to the part where, I guess the store manager comes in and she's like, listen, lady, you gotta let people pass you. Like, this ain't a drive-through. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, you're gonna have to get the fuck out the way and go on about your day, have a Coke and a smile, and leave. Okay, and get what you got to get and go. You can't be holding up aisles. And then she's like, well, I don't want anybody to pass because, they may have, the virus and all that. And she says, well, listen, if you're so worried about it, how come you ain't got your mask on? She's saying, oh, well, it's irrelevant. I mean, it could have mutated. It could have, shape-shifted and transformed like, somebody in the X-Men. It could have grown legs and walked around and choked me and beat me up. I mean, that's how she's explaining it. She's explaining it like it's just some crazy monster out of fucking, goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh or something. I mean, the way she's, explaining it, it makes it seem like, she's standing next to two serial killers that have a goddamn, genetic mutation going on. And that's a very valid question. If you're so fucking worried about this virus, why do you not have a mask on? Simply. If you're so worried about it. If you're so worried about it, how come you didn't just have your groceries ordered to you? That's another thing, right? You can have groceries ordered to you, to your door, right? Like, there's literally people who literally go grocery shopping for you. If you're so goddamn upset and you're so worried about people out here with this virus or people killing you or whatever you're saying, there's things out there that can kind of help with that. So there's really no excuse here.
Our other customers can get back.
Woman, you want to go to jail today?
You want to come back, sweetheart?
You want to go to jail today?
Excuse me.
Go ahead. You want to go to jail today?
You tap me that cart one more time and you're going to jail, okay?
You're the one that grabbed a hold of my cart.
I moved your cart like I asked you to move. Now, will you please get out of the middle of the aisle?
You're fired.
Help, I'm girl.
You don't know who you're dealing with.
I'm going to get my boss right now.
You're fired.
Ah, the old I didn't get my way, so I'm gonna slam the cart into you. Now, I was wrong. This actually wasn't the manager. This was actually somebody else that just worked in the store. But she actually went to go get her manager and say, listen, like, you know, this lady is completely off her rocker. Something's wrong with her. Okay, now I gotta escalate this situation and go get my manager, all because you want to be an asshole. And all you had to do was just let them go past. You see how easy that was? They didn't kill you. They didn't pull out a knife. They didn't, you know, pull out a gun and try to shoot you. They didn't, you know, cough up blood and, you know, walk around like a goddamn exorcism, all right? Like, they literally just passed you in the store. And did the sky fall apart? Did the ground crack? No. It's nothing, there was nothing wrong here, okay? Everything that happened as a result of this is completely her fault. There was absolutely no need to get like this. This was completely unnecessary. She doesn't get her way. She starts attacking the store worker by ramming her cart into her and, like, you know, just shouting at her, and then even says that she's fired. Now, I didn't know she was the manager of the store. I didn't know she owned the damn store. You know, she's out here firing people. Wow, that's interesting to me. You know, obviously she doesn't own the store. Obviously she's in no authority to fire anybody. Then I love how the worker just, after this chick says that she's fired, she just says, no, I'm not, and just keeps walking. Oh man, that shit was just crazy, man. I mean, this is pretty much where the video ends. There's really nothing else after this, but just, I have to get into the minds of these chicks, man, because I just don't understand why. Like, what possesses you to become such a goddamn nuisance to society? What does it? Why? Someone has to explain it to me, man. I don't have the answers. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video, man. That's really all I wanted to show you. But other than that, man, that's it, man. Peace.